we can go inside the Meledrio case documentation like usual. And this is README first. Okay, here it explains how in the directory is organized. And let's open this one. The one with the asterisk means there is something which is not already completely resolved. So what I'm showing you now is how to read the input of our simulations. Meaning we want to have we have a DEM in our input, and first we want to know how to inspect this DEM. It's a very preliminary lesson on that, but there is much work going on in the Jupyter and in the Python communities to work with them to represent the DEM. So in the next month, you will see for sure a lot of improvements on this side. Okay. I hope a new notebook here in this directory, and I say afternoon work. Okay, the primary action are the usual. I import the the OS library. Then we import a new library that we didn't see before, but actually was loaded by the pandas, which is NumPy, which is a numerical library of Python for doing numerical stuff. Then there is a raster.io. Raster.io has to do with the input and output of raster file. It is an open source code made by the Mapbox group, which is a GIS company and a software too. And it essentially implements, for who has some knowledge of GIS, implements the GDAL libraries. All the major open source software that we use the GDAL for doing transformation between projections, between things, and all of them use GDAL. QGIS use GDAL, GRASS use GDAL, GVSig use GDAL, and so on. And also almost all the software that we see inside here use GDAL. The other, I already commented the other lines, so we don't. Okay. Why there is no raster.io here? You already, but I can install it. Take on the install raster.io. It should be already installed in my computer, but there are some problems sometimes with the environment things.
I had the same problem, and I installed it, and it works.
Yes, I know. I'm sure that it works, but now it takes time. So I have to. I tell you instead what there is at the moment inside of this file. Usual operation here. I go in data. We have a raster that actually who already has installed the raster.io can do these operations. Just open this one and can actually execute them. you just have to change here the work path, which is my work path here. You have to put your own. Then the rest is here. I look what is in the directory. Looking at what there is in these directories in particular, you see there is this file dem.acc. Ask stands for ASCII. It is a representation of the DEM, a raster file, a matrix. We can go and open it if you want, but I think okay, we do it. We have time for doing it. So we go here. We go in data. Here it is a file, and go open with editor. As you see, this is the structure of a Esri grid ASCII file. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 header data. The last one is the no data, where there is no data. Here you see minus 9999. The cell size is 30, which is in meters. It has 1,114 columns and 1,045 rows, and this is the coordinate, the easting and the northing of the map. So this is this is what we call an ASCII file. The other one we see here are shape file or database file. Shape file is another format also promoted by Esri, which is a company, commercial company that do some, let's say, the most diffuse commercial GIS. And the shape file became a standard also for the OpenGIS. And we also will read also the shapefile later on. But now what we are going to do is to read the DEM. For reading the DEM, in this example here, which is a simple example, we use directly raster.io, and there is a command which is called open. You give the name, and raster.io from the extension of the name of the file understand which type of file it is, and it opens. It ingests a lot of type of raster data. For instance, if we had a TIFF file, can read the TIFF file. The same is true also for our routine, meaning that we'll go and produce some other output file then, but we will produce ISC file, but we could equally likely produce TIFF file, just changing the extension in our product. Let's see if my downloading, okay, the download is finished. So we go and execute it. No.
After that, opening it again.
I think, yeah. Okay, go here, go in the notebook. No, because I didn't kill the kernel. Yeah, I don't know. I can. Okay, I restore all the kernels.
Keep the whole program.
Yeah, but I just restore the kernel. No.
No.
What is your suggestion?
I sent you an email some days ago. There is a conflict between Rastra IO and GDAL.
I don't have the GDAL installed. So
But there is libgdal.
yeah, but that doesn't matter in the sense that Raster IO uses the GDAL.
Yeah.
There are two packages
Okay.
in Python. There are two packages that use GDAL. One is called simply GDAL,
Okay.
and the other one is called Raster IO.
Okay. But if in Conda you have installed both Raster IO and GDAL, not the one used by Raster IO.
But I didn't install GDAL.
Sorry?
I didn't install GDAL. Okay.
Okay.
So you can do in any way in your computer. Then I cannot do in my computer. For now, I will look later on what is the problem. Let me just comment here what is going on. You read you read and start with the GDAL with the Raster IO. We go in the directory, and with this command here, you just open the SC file. Please do it. Who was able to give the command? DEM Raster IO open dem.scc. You are still downloading the Raster IO? Who is still downloading the Raster IO then? Yeah, so we are waiting. We wait for a while. We interrupt the lecture for a while and then we start again.
Ma non riesce a installare la IO? Perché ha anche scritto il nome dell'ASC sbagliato, perché in Italia ha scritto il maiuscolo E. Esatto. Ok.
No, ma io proprio qua non importo le cose. Adesso un momento.
No, poi tra l'altro tu hai messo
Let's see. Uh-huh.